Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Old man, I see you hanging out in here. And Master, welcome to the stream. And good evening, Edward. Linton, how you doing tonight, man? Just a reminder, guys, if you didn't happen to catch my message before you popped in, tonight is an Ask Me Anything show. So definitely go ahead and if you've got questions, start getting them in chat. Roa Grace, nice to see you in chat. And John, welcome. And old man, I'm sorry, you have me dying with that question. And yes, I'm definitely going to put that one out on the stream when it's question time. Because, yeah, that's hilarious. You know, you don't do the Dougie in Kentucky or Tennessee. Just saying. And welcome, Death Not Solrak. Good day, how you doing? And old man, you have me cracking up because I know very good and well what song that question is from. Thank you very much. Oh, Raw Grace, you just fed me for quite a while. Yay! You just set a record. And Brandon, how you doing tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome to the podcast, the live stream edition. Here at the Podocasts, we are your home for rational crypto news and objectivity, leaving emotion at the door and talking about what we like, why we like it, and where we see it going. We are not offering financial advice. You see it? It's right there. We are telling you what we do, and that is all. We don't slow down. We don't let up. Full speed is our only speed. I am your host, Scott, pragmatic investor, who has won and lost fortunes. And joining me, as always, is the greatest producer of all time, Belle. How are we doing tonight, Miss Belle?
I'm thrilled starting off the show. We've gotten $110 in super chats so far. I'm going to be eating really well.
That one actually set the record. Nobody's giving us a C note. Here at the podcast, we have a tendency to talk about what others are not talking about and bringing the focus onto use case cryptos because, as we know, these are what drive the market and bring innovation to a world that desperately needs it. The status quo is no longer acceptable, and it's time for a technological revolution. Welcome to crypto and welcome to the Podocasts, and thank you very much. Before we really get into it, I have to apologize. I'm suffering from puffy beard today, and interestingly, I have to shave it real quick. I'm going to be master of ceremonies at my former CEO's retirement. So I have to be back in my dress uniform, and in which case I have to shave the beard. So it's going to be a bit of a different look. I might not do any videos for about 2 months while it grows back. I hope you guys can forgive me. The only other, I guess we could just glue something on there. And there's no way anybody's going to recognize me without the beard, man. It's kind of my thing now. So I have to apologize for that. Guys, tonight's an AMA. All right, look, Saturday nights are more or less for us. It's for myself, it's for Belle, it's for Emery. It's so that we can just kind of lighten up and have some fun. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns or observations, you get them in because this is your show tonight. We just get to have fun. We get to have a little bit of medicine. And we just get to enjoy ourselves on a fun Saturday night, man. Look, it's been a rough week for crypto. Not for me. Hasn't been a rough week for me. I'm green, and I'm going to continue to be green because my money is in smartly. We've been talking about this for a year. I was just about to get angry, man. We've been going over this for about a year, and that there is smart money and there is faith money. Now, I don't have any faith money. I don't put money into an investment hoping it goes up. I put money into an investment because I know why it will go up. And this seems to be something that is just completely ignored in the crypto universe. And the video today that I just did this one, man, it wasn't even scripted, man. This is just right off the top of my head. It's all of these people. It's the diamond hands. It's all the buy, hold, hope people. I've never understood that. I have never understood that, and I don't even try. I've kind of given up trying to reach them because they're not going to listen to me, man. People don't come to YouTube for rationality. They don't come here for objectivity. They come to YouTube because they want to be reinforced that they made a good decision and that even though they're losing all their money, it's going to be okay. That's why you come to YouTube. Now, for this channel, the Podocasts, our whole goal is to make sure that you don't lose that money, that you're out before it happens because you're more than comfortable selling. You're not in there because emotionally. You're into an investment financially because we don't make emotional decisions here. Emotion is gone. I've went through the .com. All right, I watched my money just go bye-bye. So I've already had all the emotion, and I have no intention of going through that again. So if I can get math on my side, I will absolutely get math on my side and just write it because math doesn't lie. That's kind of the funny thing about it. Math doesn't have any emotion either. It is either correct or it's incorrect. So I get my money in where it is correct. We're on our 60-day journey. I have 60 days left. We did it 2 days ago. We have 60 days left. So again, I started my wallet, the YouTube wallet, with $2,500 in it. Now, it is just a little bit above $10,000 now. We've done it in the bad market, and we've done it in 3 months. Over the next 2 months, 60 days, I'm going to double that wallet. I'm going to take you guys on the journey with me. I'm showing you what I'm in, why I'm in it, when I'm out of it, everything. So this is one of the things that's been missing from YouTube, and we're just trying to bring it to them. Now, it hasn't worked real well for the channel. We got over the last 3 days, Bell, we got one sub, one. So whatever the message is that drives viewership on YouTube, it ain't our message. So we kind of gave up on that. I gave up on that personally, and now I'm just going to show you my wallet. I think that's the one thing that we never really do, and that you don't see a lot of stuff on YouTube. You're going to see tons of people lining up to tell you what you should buy, not what they're buying, but what you should buy, because it's such a good idea. In fact, it is such a good damn idea that they won't put any of their own money in, and if they do, they're not. They're not going to show you. So we're just trying something different here, and I'm just going to show you. I mean, I got no problem with that. No problem whatsoever. Look, you guys want to see my wallet? There it is. Every bit of it. Every video now, we're breaking you down, and I'm showing you all the different monies that I have in, where I have them, what they're doing, where they're going to continue to do, how I pull everything up and pull it all together, because as we're going to go on this journey, we're going to go on it together. Now, my wallet has a seed phrase, so I have no problem. You want to hack it? Go for it, man. This is Kepler. You're not going to hack it. And if you don't have my seed phrase, you're not getting into it. So I don't care what everybody sees. It means nothing to me. But this is the direction that we're taking the channel in our quest for 5,000 subscribers, because I don't see a lot of people doing it. That's really where it comes down to. And as the remainder of the YouTube world flounders into buy, hold, and hope, we're just going a different direction. That's all it is. And if you're going to go down, go down swinging. And I thought it would be a fun journey. Now, this is not financial advice. Look at here. Not financial advice. And, we got a graphic to prove that. I'm not telling you to do what I do. I'm showing you what I'm doing. And that is all. It's in our monologue. We talk about this every single damn live stream. Not financial advice, just what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. We talked about it. The whole team talked about it. We thought it would be fun. We just thought it would be fun because, again, you don't see a lot of this happening on YouTube. In all fairness, I don't really watch other people's crypto channels, so I don't know what they're doing or not doing. But I don't get a lot of comments on my videos that, so-and-so is also doing this. I don't see a lot of that. Now, we've been scooped an awful lot, but we've never scooped anybody else. So I think it's fun, and that's kind of the direction we're going. However, on Saturday nights, it has nothing to do with what I want to do. It has everything to do with what you want to do. Now, Emery told me flat out before that he's feeling particularly generous. So we are going to be giving away Emery's money tonight. Now, I love giving away Emery's money because, that's Emery's money and I don't care. We are going to put a special one out. Now, my father, who is, I don't want to say he's technically illiterate, but he is, I always call myself old, and I'm not. All right. My dad is. My dad is old. I want to see if anybody in this audience can manage to talk my father into setting up a Kepler wallet, to walk him through how to set up a Kepler wallet before the end of the show. And if anybody will do that, I'll tell you what, anybody who can manage that, I will give them every bit of Bostrom that I have available to be claimed and staked. I will send it directly to your wallet if you can manage to get my father, John Podocasts, which is also funny, too, because for the years that we've been doing this, I've never said my last name. I've never said my last name on this show. You can watch any video. It took my dad 5 seconds to pop into my chat with his name, John Podocasts, and say that he's my father. So of the years that I've been doing this, I've never been outed. All it took was my dad to do it. So, here's another round of applause for my father, who absolutely outed me. So for anybody...
By the way, he says he'll give you $2,500 if you manage it for it.
If I manage it for him, Emery, you do it. What do you think, Emery? You want to manage my dad's wallet?
No, I don't.
You do. You know what? Here's what I can guarantee you. If you give me the $2,500, I guarantee you there's 5,000 in there by December. I guarantee you that there's $5,000 in there by December, because this is not hard. Math is on our side. But yeah, that was the funny thing about it. Is for those of you who are ever wondering why we are ThePodocasts, look at my father's last name, and I'm sure you could probably figure out that it's the same last name that I have and why we are, in fact, ThePodocasts. So nobody ever asked, but if you were curious, that's why we are ThePodocasts. I thought it was clever. It was actually my daughter who came up with the name. So, yeah, guys, look, this is the show tonight, all right? Everyone's going to go. Everyone's going to talk. We are an AMA all night. If you want to see me make some trades, I'll make some trades. If you want to see me move some money around, I'll move some money around. If you want to see VVS, we'll go visit VVS. If you want to see Terra, we'll go visit Terra. This is your show. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to enjoy my apple juice out of my Deathly Hallows whiskey glass. So I'm just going to enjoy myself, and you guys go ahead and take it away. So, Madam Bell, do we have any questions, comments, concerns, or observations?
Your dad just dropped a comment in chat saying he can kill you.
Good luck, Dad. You know what? I'm sorry, my dad. He's not gonna. He's one of the very old tough guys. So okay. Do we have anything? Do we got anything else here, Bill?
All right. Well, this one just made me absolutely die laughing. But old man wants to know if you can teach him how to do the Dougie.
Is that an internet? I don't know what the Dougie is.
It's a dance.
Is this something that I should know? I guess let me take it there. Is this something I should be aware of?
Probably not.
Okay, then you know what? I'm going to answer in the negative that no, I can't help you do the Dougie. I don't even know what the hell that is. You know what? I'm as hayseed as they come, and I have no idea what that is. Belle, what else do we have?
Brandon McGuckin, first time I ever hopped on this live stream. AMP was exactly where it's at last year. What a year of ups and downs.
Yeah. Now, for a year, you guys, the AMP community has been giving me absolute grief, man. I am 100% a pariah in the AMP community, man. If my face is up there, it is immediately just tossed aside. If you go back and look through the history of our videos, you're going to see me doing a lot of them saying you should sell right now. You should really get out right now. This is way over. The market valuation is so grossly exceeding the intrinsic valuation that you would be an absolute fool to be holding on to this. All right. I have made those videos. I've gotten the hate mail. I have showed them on the live streams. I've read them live over and over and over that there is smart money and there is emotional money. Now, there is an awful lot of emotional money that was sitting over there in AMP. I still like the token. I have no problem with it. I think they're going to do neat things, but I think they're going to do neat things 3, 4, 5 years from now. So if for some reason you can get AMP and somebody will pay you 12 cents per AMP token, for the life of me, I cannot reason out why you would not take that deal, but a lot of people didn't. They just absolutely did not, man. It's like, nope, got to hold, got to believe, got to have faith, got to be this guy. And what's AMP at right this second, Belle? Look it up for me, please. Tell me what the AMP price is.
3 cents last I looked, which was about a half hour ago.
3 cents. So AMP will have its day, man, but it ain't now. It wasn't last year. It got 2 big listings. You hit Coinbase, you hit Binance. So you got your 2 big listings. You got your 2 big listing pumps. This is not new. It happens with every token that goes up there. I mean, for God's sakes, Alchemy Pay listed at 2 cents and it went to 22. People bought at 22. They are still holding it from a 22-cent buy-in and have shed 500% of the value. 500% of the value. And they still believe. They still absolutely believe. How could I even have a discussion, a rational discussion with somebody like this? Because we don't even speak the same language, all right? I'm about smart money. I'm about putting your money to work. I'm about all of these things. So I might love the product to death, but it's not something that I would invest in. It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with emotion. It has everything to do with finances. It's a financial decision. It's not an emotional decision. I am an OG AMP. I was buying AMP in November the year before last. So I was a sub-penny buyer. I know the token. I love the token. I like it, but I can't see a path to $1. Not now. Not now. It is going to take a substantial shift of the market mentality to really get this thing to pop off. They're going to have to make some big moves. It's not going to be a single signature on a single paper and then up it goes. It ain't going to be that. It is a cultural shift based on what the token is and what the token does. And until some... You know what, Bell? You're not supposed to let me do this anymore. You know what? How about this? I love AMP. You should buy it. You should hold it all the way down forever and ever. Bell, please carry on.
All right. Brandon McGuckin was asking what dress blues are.
Oh, military dress uniform. I'm pretty sure it's in the Navy we call them dress blues. They're not. They're black.
They're only for seamen. That's it.
The seamen. we call it dress uniform or dinner dress. We call that. I don't know what they call it in the Army. Weren't you in the Army, Emery?
Class A's.
Class A's. All right. So in the Army they're Class A's, in the Navy they're dress blues, and it really doesn't matter. We call them dress blues or dinner dress. Bell, please carry on.
Def Not Solrak. Hey, Scott, what gets you excited about Cosmos?
How about I show you? You know what? It's just easier. I've explained this a lot of times, but how about I show you? One of the things that... Oh, you know what? Here you go. We're going to claim some Bostrom. I would like to give this Bostrom away to anybody who can get my dad to install a Kepler wallet. I will give you 533,000 Bostrom. I will send it straight to your account. Some of the things that get me very, very excited about Cosmos... Bostrom is as meme as they come. It has a quadrillion. Is that right, Emery? Quadrillion? There's a quadrillion Bostrom, right?
Multiple quadrillion.
Multiple quadrillion Bostrom. All right? This thing is not only sub-penny, it is sub. There's so many zeros in front of it that it really doesn't matter. But this is one of two meme coins that it is literally financially advantageous to invest in because your APR is based on your total value, not the value of the token, but by how many that you own. And in this little token right here, this little dumbass meme token, which we can't even figure out what it does yet, you're going to collect 117.28% APR on your total value of your Bostrom. Now, Emery, you're kind of an economics guy, right? It's what you did in school. Are you going to answer, or are you just going to let it hang out there? You're on the big screen.
What's your question?
Is 117% APR, that's pretty good, right, for an investment?
I would say it's pretty good considering that U.S. Bank gives you maybe 0.25%.
All right. So you can literally put $100 into this, just $100, and a year from now, regardless of what it is, you're going to have $217. Even though this is going to be a depreciating, it's going to be a depreciating APR. But let's just say, for argument's sake, that this holds all year. At the end of the year, you're going to have $217, assuming that the coin stays static. $217 with a $100 investment. You're going to double your money. Now, after that, it's only scale. And you might say, well, it's just Bostrom. But, hey, you know what? Let's take a look at some other ones in here. Sentinel. Excellent VPN. Excellent VPN. This is an ecosystem VPN. Anybody who has a good idea to build a VPN can build it right here on Sentinel. All right? All of the foundation is already done. The SDK is open. You can build your VPN right here. They will give you 61.11% for you to stake your money so that they can use it. 61.11. That is good money. I don't care who you are. Let's take a look over here. Oh, look, Juno. This is a $700 million network. This is not a little babe in the woods. This is not a little unknown. We don't know what they are or what they do. This is Juno. Juno. And if you stake your Juno, you are going to earn 119.6%. There is a fundamental flaw in crypto. This is all the way across the crypto universe, that people will buy a token with no idea what will make it go up or how to actually make money on it. There are just huge fights, cultural fights between Solana and ADA and Cosmos. People are just going nuts, buying up Atom because Cosmos is going to rule. And that's fine. I think they're right. But what are you doing with your Cosmos? Because if you're holding this and buying it on Coinbase and holding it there at 5%, sitting over there on Coinbase, you are doing it wrong. Sir, you are doing it wrong. I will have this argument all day. In one step, one click, you can bring it straight over here to where it actually lives and collect 14.83% on it. It's right there. One click, one button, and we have given you how-to videos. Step by step by step. Click here, click here, click here. You're getting 14.83% on it. 14.83%. That is almost insulting on the Cosmos network, considering all of the other percentages you can get. Here's Osmo. Look at here. 87.62% for the foundational token, the native token of all of this, of everything, and they're going to give you 87.62%. You know what I get when I talk about this? Hate mail. I get absolute hate mail because person A can't understand the concept of it because they haven't read the white paper, because they've never read a white paper. But because they don't understand it, that means nobody can understand it. Therefore, it's a scam. Therefore, it's a rug pull. They send me emails. They put the comments in my videos, and they go to every damn Reddit that they possibly can talking about how wrong I am. Sir, I humbly disagree. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean that somebody else can't. And if you are buying huge bags of crypto and you are sitting there doing nothing with them, you are doing crypto wrong. Bell, you keep letting me do this. This is a fun show, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a fun show tonight, and you're hitting me with these questions that get me riled up. So to answer your question, why do I like Cosmos? Because I'm getting a combined between liquidity pools and staking of 114% APR on my entire stack. And I am diversified to hell and gone. Emery, you had something you were about to say. I saw it. Take it away, sir.
I was going to get something away. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay, let's have some fun, man. Go ahead, Emery, give it away.
Yeah,
it's your show, man.
It's trivia time. So we're going to talk about things today that will help you in the next 12 months to build a really nice portfolio. And this is an amazing tool. So, and I'm sure Bell can watch for this. The first person to tell me what tool is used on the IBC to track how many transactions are coming in and out of each network will get some secret.
How much secret?
Let's go two secret.
Okay, I know the answer, so I want your two secret because I'm a greedy bastard. I'll tell you what, when somebody gives me the answer, I'll show them the page. How about that? Is that fair enough? Okay, we're going to do that. So the first person who can tell us what tool actually tracks transactions, and this is interesting because it goes back to the AMP question earlier. We've been asking for a year how many transactions are actually being processed on the Flexa network, and we have yet to get an answer. Everybody just assumes that it's a lot or it's a little, but you just got to believe, man. You just got to have faith. You just got to work. Cosmos went a different way. They show you every single transaction with this one single tool. And the first, did someone pop it up, Bell? Am I seeing an answer in there?
Well, we've got Carthus with Excel and eyeballs, Armando with Map Zone, and Dream Brother 80 with Map of Zones.
I think Armando got it. Is that about right, Emery? Are you seeing the same thing?
Yeah, I think Map of Zones is right.
All right, then let's just show it to everybody. So if you go here to mapofzones.com, this is how hard it is. Every single transaction that is happening on the Cosmos network is documented right here in a little website called mapofzones.com. They are not being cryptic. They are not keeping it to themselves. They are not claiming proprietary information. This is your network out here. This is the DeFi. You're funding it. They're showing you where your money is and where it's going to work. So if we go here to mapofzones.com, you can see every single token that exists on this network, and you can see every single transaction that is happening. That is, so far, total transactions of Osmosis in the last 24 hours, 217,084. Let's look at it over the last week. 1,694,312 have happened over Osmosis, 343,000 over Cosmos. And why is Juno doing so well? Because Juno is doing 196,000 transactions. You can see the little button. These are the values. These are the trends. They show you everything. So they're not being secretive here. They are showing you every single bit of that. So who won that, Bell?
That was Armando.
Armando, there we go.
We need that guy's secret address.
All right, you're
Actually,
getting.
I asked him to email you, Emery.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Okay. And did you have more money you want to give away, Emery, or you just want to let me?
I haven't had any more trivia questions. If you guys think of some, I'll absolutely give some more away.
Oh, I got a lot of trivia questions. All right, Belle, please take it away.
All right, this next one is dedicated to you, Emery Edward Valdez. Well, I need a crypto spending report for this tax season. What information is needed for my tax person? Thank you.
Yeah. So if you traded, converted, or otherwise sold crypto in 2021, you absolutely have taxes to do. You absolutely have taxes to do. So pretty much the only transaction that isn't taxed are crypto buys, and that's buying crypto with fiat. Buying crypto with crypto is effectively a trade. So I recommend getting an Excel sheet and tracking that in the future. If you've used decentralized exchanges such as Coinbase, Gemini, Kraken, Crypto.com, any of those, they'll send you a report, and oftentimes it's actually downloadable from the site before they'll send it to you in the mail. Give that report to your tax person. It's often called a 1099-B, or you can download an Excel sheet or some kind of report from the site itself. So that'll help your tax guy. And if you have any questions with that, if you're on the Discord, please throw them in the text channel, or otherwise just shoot me an email.
Wait, I have a question on that, Emery. Can I caveat off from his question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so if I buy crypto with crypto, you're saying that's not a taxable event?
It is a taxable event. It's effectively a trade, because you are selling your crypto for fiat and then using that fiat to buy a different crypto. That's what buying crypto with crypto is.
But I'm not converting it to fiat. I'm over here. Let me. I'll tell you what. Why don't I do it right now? We'll do it live. Everybody can see it. So I'm over here on osmosis.zone. I'll tell you what, guys. I got about $7 worth of Atom that's just kind of sitting here. Why don't we swap that? We're going to swap the Atom, and I'll tell you what. We're going to buy DVPN. So we're going to buy some Sentinel. We're going to swap half of it. $3.92 worth of Atom. We're going to swap for 453 DVPN. We're going to hit the swap button. We're going to pay the insanely high Osmo gas fees of $0, and we're going to approve this transaction. So as you guys can see, the transaction is being included in the block. I should go low, but the average is 0. So you know what? We'll just take the higher speed. Transaction successful. So if we come back over here to assets and we go down to Sentinel, you see that $3.89 that was up there is now sitting right down here. So Emery, at what time did I convert that to fiat?
You never really did. That's just how the government keeps track of it.
This is bull. I never touched fiat. All right. I swapped a like value for a like value. I don't understand, and you are never going to be able to explain to me how that is a taxable event. It was $3.89 when I started, and it's $3.89 now. It is the same thing.
That's just how it works.
It's unwrapping a candy bar and putting the wrapper back on it, man. It is the same candy bar. Belle, please carry on before I lose it here.
All right, Master is asking, can you talk more about CFI and DVPN?
Yeah. What do you want to know about them? I guess. Look, I'm a big fan of DVPN. One, I like decentralized, and I really like decentralized VPNs. The funny thing is, I look at decentralized VPNs as if I was to make a bumper sticker, it would be subpoena this, because what are you going to subpoena? All right. Even Sentinel themselves, they have no idea, and they have the inability to track what node I'm actually connecting to, where my data is being. It doesn't matter. If you go through a centralized VPN, and it's any of them, they all go to a single building, and then they go out to wherever the hell they're going to. So you're masked from that building out, but between your phone and that building, there is no masking. They know who you are, they have the 5 Ws. It's not so with the decentralized VPN. It is not so with the decentralized VPN. They have no idea who you are, what you're connecting to. They have no idea. So when I say subpoena this, I mean subpoena this. there's no tracking on it. So I believe in decentralization. I believe in privacy, and this gives me both of those things. Now, with Sentinel, again, it's an ecosystem. So they're a good VPN. So for the folks who do use it, I use both Sentinel and Orchid, but I'm on Orchid because I still got money on it. But they're both decentralized VPNs. They're incredibly cheap, incredibly inexpensive. They are very, very effective, and they're fast. I mean, they are just better than any of the largely marketed systems out there. Now, the world hasn't caught up with it yet, but they will. And
$10 will get you really far with DVPN. Probably.
Oh, you're good. You're good for months, man. Just absolute months. You could stream movies through there. It won't matter, man. It is just good forever. They're better, faster, and quicker. So I'm a big fan of that. Now the world hasn't caught up with it, but they will. Because these are legacy world-facing products. I love legacy world-facing products because crypto is about 16, 17% of the entire population, and the remainder of the world, which is a big damn world, have no idea what crypto is. But they can install an app. They can do that. And if they can install an app, they can install the Sentinel VPN, and they're going to be up and running. So these are products that approve to the, they appeal to the entire world as opposed to a small subset of the world. So I'm a big fan of that one. That's why I like Sentinel. What was the other one, Belle?
That was DVPN and God, hang on.
CFI, was it?
Yes, CFI.
Okay, Emery, you can take the CFI part, man. I got to read a text message from John.
Yeah, sure. So CFI right now is a governance token on Secret Swap, and it's used to, do governance tokens things. Now, what's nice about Secret Swap is coming out with something called the Infinity Pool. And the Infinity Pool will be kind of a unique thing. So you basically be staking CFI and also getting small amounts of other swappable tokens on that decentralized exchange. So say when Alter comes over to Secret Swap and the Infinity Pool's up and running, you'll get small amounts of Alter, you get small amounts of DVPN, you'll get small amounts of secret wrap tokens, all just for staking Sienna. So being able to get kind of a basket of tokens while you are just staking Sienna or staking CFI, I think it's really, really cool.
Yep, those are fantastic. And Belle, I made a mistake and just looked at the comments. So I see that one from Mike George.
Yep, it's down on the list. We'll get to that in a minute.
You know what? Go ahead and do it now. Let's get that one out of the way. Read the question, please.
Mike George, am I a fool for buying over 224,000 ACH tokens and holding them?
It depends on when you bought them.
It really depends on when you bought them. If you just bought them, I think it's a good investment, man. I think if you don't really care and that you're willing to wait, I think that it could be a fantastic investment. Now, here's the downside. Your throat is wide open right now, babe. There's no other way to say it, man. Your throat is wide open because you cannot stake this token. This is money that is sound asleep. The one thing that we try to bring you here at the podcast is smart money. And money that is just sitting under your mattress is not smart money. It's not working for you. The DeFi is big, all right? The DeFi is huge. Crypto is huge. And for the life of me, there is no situation that I could possibly conceive of where I would prefer to have money sound asleep as opposed to money that is working for me. Now, we could do you some very simple compounding math, man, but I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I'm here to tell you what I do with my money. And to me, it is unconscionable to put that much money to sleep. And I understand they're going to come out, well, someday you'll be able to stake. Someday we're going to be doing this. Someday we're going to be doing that. And I get it. All right, I do, man. It's appealing. And I know the ACH community, man, they are passionate and they hate me. They hate me, man, because I was pointing out some things. Like, it's great to make partnerships and shake hands with people. It's a whole nother animal to actually implement it. All right, making the partnership is easy. Making it work is work, and it takes time because you cannot have a failed rollout. You absolutely cannot because you're dealing with people's money. So if it doesn't work perfectly, it doesn't work at all, period. And in this case, it takes time. It takes development. It takes effort from both parties. Now, ACH has been making the ink, man. There is absolutely no doubt. They are partnered with Polygon. We are just, every day they're shaking hands with somebody else. But I haven't actually seen them make this crypto on-ramp. I haven't seen it anywhere yet. Now, and that's it. And I'm not a hopium kind of guy, man. Not at all. I am not that guy. I'm the guy. I'm the show me guy. Show me that you did it. Show me that it works. But I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, man. I'm just not. It is just not something that I would do. I would much rather put it to work, and you know what? I'll buy some ACH on the back end with other people's money, because in that case, I don't care. It wasn't mine. I'm up 1 billion% every time it goes up, because it cost me effectively zero to buy it. But that's the way I do it. Again, man, I'm not trying to tell you to. I'm not telling you to sell. I'm telling you to do some math and do some soul searching and see if this is the right thing for you. Bell, please carry on.
Gully, is the 12-word seed phrase as secure as the 24? 24 seems like it might be overkill.
Nope. Anything is longer is better, man. A longer password is better. A bigger seed phrase is better. Anything like that is going to be better. Emery, how long does it take you to, how long do you make an estimate? How long would it take you to brute force a 7-digit password?
With a good program, probably less than an hour.
Less than an hour. How long would it take you to brute force a 36-character password?
Much longer than that.
And that's all it is. Yeah, I mean, that's all it's all it comes down to, man. It's just simple math. We're a simple math program. Maybe we should rebrand ourselves, the podcast, simple math. And bigger is better. That's really all it comes down to. I understand the overkill, and I see where you're going with it, man. But for me, every one of my seed phrases are 24 words. If they could give me 48 words, I would go with 48 words.
Just ask yourself this question. If you had $10 million in there, do you want a 12-word seed phrase or 24-word seed phrase?
You know what? There you go. That gets a round of applause for very good, rational comment there. Bell, please carry on.
All right, and John Una Angst is it actually super chatted us with $50 saying,
"Hey, give it up for John. John
doing
is
a great job, guys and gals."
John is a very old school, rational kind of guy. John has done well with his life, and he's done it with hard work, effort, and rationality and objectivity, man. If you apply all those things with a whole lot of sweat and a whole lot of willingness, you're going to do well. And John managed to make it work. He's a friend of the show. Amory and I work with him, and John is just all around a great guy. I would love to tell you some of the stories that he's told me. They're not my stories, so I'm not going to share them. But John's had a life, man. It's I gotta put on there. Bell, please carry on.
All right, this one actually made me laugh a little bit. Sean Guy, when Toyota.
When Toyota. There you go. That's for every.
Sean, I will tell you what, I've got one sitting in my garage right now, and we'll talk, dude.
Okay, I got something else to do. I actually posted this today in the Discord. I was about to swap from some CFI to Secret. And what I did first is go on the aggregator to see what my best deal was. You know, what was interesting is that the aggregator and Secret Network both gave me similar yield results, but Sienna gave me about a third of what I was going to get in Secret if I had swapped on Sienna Network, which is why I use that aggregator. So I think I was going to get 500 something Secret, 569 Secret on that aggregator, 568 Secret on Secret Swap, and about 169 Secret on Sienna. So that aggregator really saved me. So my question is, where do you find that aggregator?
Oh, I'm pulling it up right now. Should I go should I go ahead and just show it?
It could save you literally hundreds of dollars, because if I didn't use that and just randomly went on to Sienna, I would have lost what $400, or no, 400 secret really. I lost 400 secret.
You know,
better trade.
Again, this particular one is Steve's a friend of the show. We can't get him back on because he can't show his face. It's a thing. But I'll tell you what, man, he has built some of the coolest programs that I think I've ever seen on here. I mean, Steve is a next level kind of guy, and he just dreams it up, and he's interesting because he doesn't really care about money. That's the funny thing. He doesn't care. And we interviewed him on the show. Nobody watched that interview, and it was a great one. But yeah, he doesn't really care. So that's kind of the fun thing with Steve. But he dreams it up, and then he just goes ahead and builds it. So yeah, if you want to see one of the things, and as soon as somebody types it in there, dude, I got the screen up, man, so we'll show them how it works. One of the things he did is that he built a program that will find you the best path. He will make you the most money with the way that he does it. And yeah, we're more than happy to show it. So what did you swap? Secret for C5?
I swapped C5 for secret, and Sienna was going to give me the worst deal with less than a third of what Sienna and that of what secret swap and that aggregator was going to give me. So it literally saved me hundreds and hundreds of dollars just by using that aggregator.
All right. Well, we got a little bit. I have it up right now, and I'm looking at my swap paths. This is what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, did anybody say it yet? Because I got the screen up and we're ready to go. Nobody said it yet. Okay, you know what?
This is an educational moment.
This is. Come up with another question, then nobody gets it. So this is what we're talking about right here. So if you come over here to button swap, this is on Steve's.
Actually, DGully33 did chime in with button swap.
Button group, there we go. D-Goalie, you get some more of Emery's money. Emery's just giving it out here, aren't you? All right, so as you can see right here, if we're over here on button swap, that's button.group. Now, you put in what you have, and you put in what you want, and let's see, we're doing CFI to secret. So let's take CFI to, how about secret DVPN? And when you see right here, you see where it says getting swap pass? He's out there running everything right now to try to find you the one that will get you the most money if you want to make this swap, just like that. So in this case, we would do better on secret swap than we would on button group. So that's even using his own program. We'll do better if we went through secret swap. You can see it right there. We will make more if we go through secret as opposed to anybody else. And it will do it for any of the available tokens. So you can see right here, these are all the tokens that he's dealing with. And they're all secret tokens, by the way. They're all SNP, with the exception of Butt. That is still such an unfortunate
but it's a
name.
SNP 20.
Is it a SNP 20? Okay. Yeah, so it is such an unfortunate name, man. Butt. You know it was a joke when they made it. I think he never thought he was going to get to like a $25 million valuation. So they just said, let's call it Butt. And here it is. But look, if you go through this, you don't even have to hit the swap button, but it's going to tell you where you're going to get the best deal. Take advantage of this stuff, man. It's all out there. Steve doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's not a money-driven guy. That's what's amazing about this, because he could have easily tinkered with that algorithm and said, oh, yeah, button group's going to get you the best deal every single time. He could have done that, but he didn't. So take that into consideration, guys. There's a lot of tools out here, and you know what? You're going to hear about them on the podcast. Belle, please carry on.
An old man just decided to hit us with a $10 super chat as well.
Hey, Belle's having a great
night,
night, aren't you?
I am not reading that tongue twister though, old man. No. You want me to be able to talk for the rest of the show. So nope. Garnthus is asking the next question. Can we get a ticker somewhere on the main view where we can see how the progress is going? I think it would be great visibility and talking point, talking about your wallet.
My wallet? Oh, hell, I don't know. Emery, do you know something like that?
I don't know how to do internet stuff.
No, I mean
That's
that's the internet. Oh, you guys want to follow me the whole damn way, don't you?
yeah, I think that's
That
what he's
seems to
asking.
be the rub, man. Uh,
It'd be kind of cool. I agree.
Yeah, look, guys, I've done the math, and unless we get a big explosion through Osmo and Juno and all that stuff, I'm not going to make that unless I day trade. Now, you guys know that I'm a big fan of day trading, all right? I have taken that completely out of the podcast because it is dangerous. It is risky, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to show your entire ass when you try to do it, all right? You're going to lose. I'm sorry, but you are. It's just a matter of math, and it's a matter of time. If you are not hyper aggressive doing this, if you are not doing your diligence before you start putting your money in there, if you are FOMOing into everything, you're going to lose. Just a matter of time, but you will. So there's a reason that we've taken this completely out of the program, because even though I adore it, I've been doing it for a long time, guys, and that's really what it comes down to, man. You got to know what you're seeing here before you start doing this. And when I'm day trading, man, I will have 20 to 25 trades going all at the same time. If I'm using my big wallet, man, I will have $35,000 out there on the board at any one time. And I understand to the whales, that's not a lot of money, but to most of us, that is. All right, that's $30,000 to $35,000. I am swapping and moving every hour. All right, it is work. So for me to be doing this with the smaller value, I have to get even more aggressive. So I am unstaking and I'm pulling this stuff because the only way I'm going to think I'm going to hit that number right now, unless something really amazing happens with Osmo, is to day trade. And I'm not advocating that you do that. I couldn't in good conscience tell you to pull your money away from a 90% APR to risk it. I'm willing to do it because I know what I'm doing, but I'm not advocating for you to do it. I will hit that number. I will double this wallet in 2 months. I promise you I'll do it. But based on the math and what I see and the fact that the feds are dangling a rate hike right over our head, I think it was unconscionable that their press conference, well, we're not going to do anything now, but we're going to. All you did was introduce instability across every market that's in existence. So I think it was unconscionable what they did, but they did do it. So as a pragmatist, I have to deal with the reality. And the reality is that these markets are going to remain flat. Nobody is putting in the billions of dollars necessary to pump this stuff up because we don't know what's going to happen in 2 months. So with that being said, for me to do this, I have to use every single tool at my disposal, and that's going to include day trading. All right? I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because I kind of unzipped my fly there, didn't I? I kind of unzipped it when I said I'll turn 10,000 into 22,000 in 60 days. I'm going to be using every tool at my disposal, and that includes day trading, so I can't advocate for that. But I'll tell you what, guys, I will show you the wallet every single day on every single video. I will pop it open. You guys can take a look at the wallet. Now, you see my osmosis assets, you see my LPs, you see my Osmo. But, I mean, I can open up the Kepler and show you everything else that I'm in because most of the gains that I'm putting in, I'm making from the day trading and stuff, I'm putting straight into Juno. So I'm more than happy to show that to you guys. So I'm sorry. Belle, please carry on.
All right, Brandon McGuckin. Oh, this one's going to hurt. When does AMP moon?
Oh, God. I'll tell you what, Emery, why don't you take this one? When does AMP moon?
According to some sources, near the end of Q1 this year, but
God, no.
you know, I can't. I am not an oracle. I can't tell you when.
You know what was funny about this? They used to have this one jagoff. I don't even remember his name, man, but they used to have this one Oracle jagoff that used to come on their Reddit, and anything that came up didn't matter whether it was good or bad. He was posting his price predictions, and he was like 24 cents when it lists on Binance as soon as it goes live. I put in one single comment, and I never comment on that Reddit, and I can't now because I'm banned. They won't let me post there. I've been the strongest advocate for this coin, making videos over it for the entire year, but now I'm banned from it. But I posted a single comment up there. I said, why? That was the entire question. Why will it go to 24? And he posted like this this entire, thesis afterwards telling me why he was name dropping. Well, I was having dinner with a guy from XRP and yeah. And by the way, I love people who drop names. Look, let me give you a little tip here. As soon as you have to start name dropping, you've lost the argument. All right. That means the entire weight of your argument needs to be reinforced by somebody else that we won't meet, that we can't talk to, but because you had dinner with them, suddenly it gives you validation to whatever the hell you're saying. But if you listen to these guys, AMP's at $1.80 by now. I mean, it is absolutely at $1.80.
And consider this. Maybe it already has.
Maybe it has. Ooh, there you go.
Maybe
you
it's
go.
already at the highest price or price range it's going to be.
Hey,
so you've already missed it.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, that's it. You know what? I was going to say something. I will. It's Saturday night. I can say what I want. There are lots and lots of tokens that are coming up and doing this now. Spending your crypto, buying shirts and ties and all this other stuff. None of them are doing particularly well, but all of them are lining up with investors who believe that they're doing the right thing. So AMP has plenty of investors. ACH has plenty of investors. Cody has plenty of investors. All of these people who are promising the moon have lots of investors. But for some reason, none of them are really taking off. They're all kind of just hanging there. So, carrying on from Emery's comment, maybe they have peaked. Maybe that's it. Maybe it ain't time. So I'm not sure on that one, but these are not investments that I'm in. So, Belle, please carry on.
All right, this one's kind of a joint question between Armando and Linson. Armando started out asking, I have problems staking Terra. Do you have a video to show me how? Linson followed up asking, team, can you show how to stake Terra later on the stream?
Emery,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
your question, man.
Well, remember,
Let me see if I got
Terra
any
is a stable coin, so unless you trade it for a derivative, you can't stake Terra, really. You can stake Luna, but you can't really stake Terra. But there are a couple good ways to put Terra to work while you are doing other things. So one way that you can do it is using Anchor Protocol. It is on the Terra network. Just Google Anchor Protocol. You'll need to link up your Terra Station wallet. You need a Terra Station wallet in order to make that work. Throw an Anchor Protocol and earn 20% on your money until you figure out what to do with it later. Another thing you can do is use what's called Altered Protocol, and you can trade Terra out for a derivative called Altered, and I think you can earn. I want to say there's 183% on it, so it's a Terra derivative. But nonetheless, it's really good. So, but you need a Terra Station wallet though. If you don't have a Terra Station wallet, just go in your app store on your browser, find Terra Station wallet, download it, get your seed phrase.
Seed phrase. Let me be real clear here. Seed phrase. Carry on.
Write that down somewhere safe and link your Terra Station wallet to Anchor Protocol and or Altered Protocol and have at it.
That's it. Belle, please carry on. And no, we don't actually have a video, but I'll tell you what, there seems to be a little demand for me to spend a couple hours to make a video that'll get 25 views. But you know what, guys? I'm doing this for you. I'm happy to do it. Belle, please carry on.
MJ, speaking of hate mail, aren't we reading some tonight?
I forgot.
Yeah, hate mail to read.
Yeah, dude, I got a stack of this stuff, man. I'll tell you what, man. We'll table this until Thursday. I'm sorry, we only got like 5 minutes left on the stream, but we'll table it for next. I promise you, I'm going to read these things, dude. These are just, oh my god, they are savage.
I'm still trying to figure out why I don't get the hate mail.
You know, you guys can send the hate mail, right? Bella at ThePodocasts.com. It's not like it's hard to remember, man, but for some reason, they want to spit in my face. That's all it is. And, people have a tendency to double down on stupid. I've never quite understood that, man. But when you make a bad decision, a terrible decision, a life-altering decision, like why the hell did I do this? The worst thing I could possibly think of is for you to do it again. But for some reason in crypto, That seems to be the righteous act, is just do it again and again and again, because it'll work out. So regardless of what Einstein said, regardless of what everybody said, you're just going to continue to do it because you're the smartest guy in the room. And the smartest guy in the room tends to send me a lot of email, man. So I am sorry, guys. We were going to do it. We started doing a little bit of educational stuff, and I lost my window. So, Belle, please carry on.
Brandon McGuckin and Emery, this question is for you. If I lost 50K in crypto last year, what is the best way to get some of that back? From taxes, the best way to claim my loss.
Wait a minute. Before you answer that, Emery, dude, you lost 50K? Have you never heard of the pot? You know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Emery.
It'd be nice.
I'm trying, man. I'm doing my best here, dude.
All right. So the IRS will allow you to take up to a $3,000 capital loss in each year. So, and that carries over too. So that $50,000 loss you have this year, you can carry 3,000 of that over to this year's taxes to offset capital gains that you may have had, and so on and so forth. So you just keep tabs on how much you've been losing each year, and if you have a net gain, then you can keep using that loss up to how much that you've have netted loss in the previous year. So if you say gained, I don't know, 20,000 this year, you can keep using that loss that you accumulated from prior years to offset your gains.
Wait a minute.
Only up to 3,000.
You can only deduct $3,000 of capital losses?
That's it.
So the $47,000, he's got to eat it this year?
This year, yeah. But remember that stays in the reserves though, so you can keep using those losses as long as you have them.
So he can continue this on for the next 16 years.
Yeah. So as long as he has gains in those years.
How's your head?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
That is, I'm sorry, babe. Look, man, that is rough. I'll tell you what, for Brandon, who lost $50,000, if you would like a more one-on-one personal coaching session to maybe help you out of whatever you're doing, please send an email to bell@ThePodocasts.com. I will give you my personal time, man. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I can fix that, but I can promise you that you're probably going to be in a better state after that than you are right now. Bella@ThePodocasts.com, because $50,000 in this market, man, that's rough. Unless you got millions of dollars in there, man, that is double tough. Belle, please carry on.
All right, Parenthis. Scott, I noticed the Jackal logo is off your screen of coins. Does this mean you're not looking at them any longer?
Oh, no. Jackal's still my babe. You got to change the board up once in a while. This is what they're talking about. So I replaced the Jackal with Cosmos. It has nothing to do, man. Look, Jackal's a superstar, dude. These guys are going to bang it out. But I got to change up the board every now and again. That's all it is. So I have so much of my money that is sitting on the Cosmos network right now. You know what? You gotta root for the home team. So that's really all it is. Belle, please carry on.
Last call. What is the best book to learn charting?
Who's this from?
Username is Last Call.
User's name is Last Call. What's the best
book to learn charting?
I know one actually.
Okay, Emery, please take this before I do.
The best book to learn charting is the one you wrote yourself. And the reason I say that is because there is no universal way to do charting or technical analysis or figuring out where tokens are going to go. That's something you develop on your journey through crypto, through trading, anything, stocks, crypto, it doesn't matter. It's the same technique, really. So I don't know how long you've been in the trading space or crypto space or whatever you do to want to learn charting, but it's developed by you, really. So you figure out, you get used to certain tokens moving in a certain way. You learn how your token of choice moves. You see what makes it go up, you see what makes it go down. Learn it well and figure out what what works best for you. Any other book that you read is someone else's personal opinion. Now, there are some ways to kind of figure out how things happen. I mean, there is some math involved, but 90% of it is subjective.
And we can do some charting right now because I got the third screen and I happen to have a chart up. So we're looking at Osmo over the last 90 days. Now, this was a really good time to buy Osmo. Was right here in December when it was $4.06. So that would have been an excellent time to buy Osmo. And right about here would have been an excellent time to sell it. Now, if we took this channel in a different direction, I would certainly be splashing these charts up, and I would be Captain Hindsight because it's just a really easy way to go. Now, I'm charts, man, that's like attacking somebody's faith, man. I don't really do it here. I certainly do it on the Discord, but I don't really do it live because it's your money and it's your business, man. If you want to put a lot of value in charts, to be able to read a chart and tell you what is about to happen, it's your money, babe. All right. I don't personally use them. It has nothing to do with me. But if that gets you into a comfort level, you know what, go for it. It's just not really something that I do. Belle, are we all out of questions?
We've got one more.
Do it quick because we're over time.
Leanson, when is the video about yield optimizer on button group coming?
Yes, Steve's a really busy guy, and plus he's in Australia. So
No. I think he's asking when we are going to put out a video about the yield optimizer on button group.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's coming out in the next few days. How about that? If you guys want it,
probably figure it out.
Yeah. Look, man, we do this channel for you guys. I already use the optimizer. If you guys want to see how, I'm more than happy to make that video. So it sounds like that's just about it, guys. We're out of time. Emery, you have 30 seconds, sir. Take it away.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the content tonight and what we're trying to push here. It's mostly about making smart decisions with your money. And this is kind of the reason why we took the direction that we did in the podcast, moving a little bit away from day trading onto staking and providing liquidity. My personal view is that with staking and providing liquidity, you don't have to be right. You just have to be patient, right? So that's what kind of moved me away from the day trading space, and it's done me a whole world of good. And I hope for those of you who have moved in that direction, it's done well for you too.
All right, I'm going to take 30 seconds, and we'll turn it over to Belle. Emery's exactly right. The reason that we're taking over the direction that we did is because doing it this way, time is on your side. One of the things that another one of those expressions that gets thrown around in crypto a lot is time in the market is better than timing the market. And that might be true, but it's still dusted with a little bit of hopium, particularly if you're in something like a $250,000 ACH that you cannot stake. Time is not on your side in a case like this. Whereas if you were going heavy into liquidity pools, heavy into high APR staking pools, in that case, time is absolutely on your side. So, yes, I will agree that time in the market is better than timing the market. But it only really works if your money is smart. Now, when you're putting your money to work, yes, time in the market is very, very smart. If you are not putting your money to work, man, I'm sorry, dude, your throat is open and you're just kind of hoping for the best. Now, we're not that kind of channel. We never have been, but I just want to make it crystal clear that this is not a direction that we intend to go anymore. I advocate for smart money, and if you don't know, we will absolutely show you our opinion of it. Not saying that we're right. I'm saying that this is what we're doing. So that's going to wrap it. Belle, please, 30 seconds. Talk us out of here. I'll hit the ending graphics. I had a wonderful time tonight. Belle, take it away.
And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who joined us for this live stream tonight, again, we do sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are asking fantastic questions, and we're honestly learning a lot from what you guys do ask. We're learning what you guys need and what info needs to be put out there for you guys to do well. Now, with that being said, we are going to be back on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're also going to be back next Saturday, also at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do sincerely thank each and every one of you, and we will see you next time.
We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at ThePodocasts. Also, visit our page at ThePodocasts.com, all one word, for all of our most current content.